What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Getty Grip Sports Basketball. Today, we're going to be doing my preseason top 25. Now, I am pretty closely aligned with the AP poll because we don't really know how teams are going to do because we haven't seen them play yet. So, obviously, it's going to look a lot like the AP poll, but I'm going to have a couple surprises. So, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do the first 10, then talk about a couple teams, and then get to the next 10, and then the last 5. So let's hop right into it with the top 10. At number 1, I have Baylor. Number 2, Gonzaga. Number 3, Villanova. Number 4, Virginia. Number 5, Iowa. Number 6, Kansas. Number 7, Wisconsin. Number 8, Duke. And number 9, Illinois. And finally, number 10 is Kentucky. Now, I want to talk about the battle between 1 and 2. Obviously, they're going to be playing each other in December, so we will see then who's the better team. I'm going with Baylor now because it didn't really lose anybody to the draft or unrestricted free agents. And they still have Jared Butler, and they got 3 top 25 recruits. So their team is absolutely stacked. But they have a little bit of a defensive problem, but they can figure it out. Gonzaga is just a high-powered, not shoot a lot inside the paint team, which is what Baylor is not good at defending. So that would be a great matchup, and Gonzaga is definitely a great team. I just don't think that they can beat Baylor. Also, Illinois, they're a big surprise. Like, where the heck did they come from? They look like they have an amazing team. They had a great recruitment season for the past 2 seasons, and Illinois is just building a team, and I could see them making a run at the championship. Next 10 are 11 of Creighton, 12 of Michigan State, 13 of Tennessee, 14 of Texas Tech, 15 of West Virginia, 16 of North Carolina, 17 of Arizona State, 18 of Houston, 19 of Florida State, and the 20 of Oregon. Now, Creighton they have to go through Villanova this year in their conference. Texas Tech has to go through Baylor and Kansas, and then West Virginia also has to go through Baylor and Kansas. I personally don't see it happening, but there is definitely a great Pac-12 matchup in this with Arizona State and Oregon. Arizona State is a hugely underrated team along with Houston. Oregon lost one of their star players in the draft, but they still have an elite team. So these are 2 teams that are probably going to get higher seeds than they deserve because they either win their conference or do good in their conference. The final 5 are the 21 of Texas, 22 of UCLA, 23 of Ohio State, the 24 of Rutgers, and the 25 of Michigan. Now, Ohio State is my dark horse to go to the Final 4. They always have an elite team, and their coaching staff is compared to none other. And then Rutgers, that's another surprise team. They never have a good team, but this year could be the year for them. The 2 teams that just missed the cut are LSU and Alabama. Both teams are from the SEC. Alabama made the coaches poll for the top 25 at number 25. LSU just missed the Associated Press poll. LSU had a pretty good team last year. They had 2 years ago when we saw them in the tournament, they almost lost to Yale in the first round of March Madness, but they managed to get through. They've lost players throughout the years, and it's hard for me to call them an elite team when we haven't seen them play yet, but they could also make a run, but then again, they also have Kentucky in their division in the SEC, so it's going to be kind of rough for them. Finally, it's my preseason All-American team. To start it off, I have Jared Butler, the Baylor guard. He's going to have a tremendous season. I see him getting the Wooden Award this year. And then Luka Garza, the Iowa center. He can also make a run at that Wooden Award. Ayo Dosunmu, the Illinois guard. He's another guy who could have gone to the draft this year like Jared Butler, but decided against it because he wanted to see Illinois do better, and he wanted to go to the tournament instead of it getting canceled last year. Corey Kispert, the Gonzaga forward. He's the only forward on this list, and man, Gonzaga and Baylor is going to be such a great game. The battle of Jared Butler and Corey Kispert. I'm excited for that one. And then finally, Remy Martin, the Arizona State guard. The bad thing is he's on the Pac-12, which is in all sports not as good as any other conference. So it's going to be tough for him to get the Wooden Award. But if he shows up to every game, I could definitely see him getting that Wooden Award. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.